Can Lin bring his team with a victory into the 2-2s and then carry alongside 1-0, or will it be LawLiet alongside Focus? We're here. We have arrived.
Feels like we're shaping up towards the ace match. Would be pretty hype if we make it there. It's 1-0 against who again?
1-0 versus LawLiet on Northern Isles.
Oh, we saw that already. We might see it again. If we get there.
It's long wait. This best of 3, then the 2-2, and then maybe the ace match to conclude who's gonna go into the grand final tomorrow against Happy Fortitude and Cow. Demon Hunter is of course the choice, Blade Master is of course the choice. Haven't seen this map in this matchup in quite a while though.
Player's forces are under attack.
Creeping unfolds. Scroll of the Beast for LawLiet can be put to good use in a certain spot, especially with summons onto burrows. But maybe he's just selling it for some better items on the other side. Cloak, circlet, good scouting. This is what we're gonna get here. This is the calm before the storm. And the storm will be on tier 2, tier 3, especially on the Night Elf side with Cyclone. Immolation creeping, not stopped at all. We got Sentry Wards against the harassing Blade Master, that's pretty good. Lin probably relieved that the meta is shifting again away from Mass tier 1 and Keeper back into his comfort zone with Talents. But do you really want to play Talents on Northern Isles? It is once again an open map. On the other side, it's a creepable map for the TC. Hard to say what the real plan is.
Could
These
also
guys.
be Shadowhunter attempt with an expansion. We've seen that a lot. The sentry board here is huge, by the way. Pierre just dodged the ends there with the gold mine. That's kind of cool. And he stole 10 gold. Yoink.
That will decide the game at the end, obviously.
Yeah, the sentry here is really big. This camp, I think, is very important, this gold mine camp. Because on this map, it's very hard for the Night Elf to creep, especially in the mid-game, before they have master training and all that. So you want to get all the camps that you can. And this one, the Night Elf wants to claim for himself, and for that reason, the Orc loves to steal. But now Lin steals the other one. Even the green he's able to take away. Or is he?
LawLiet is right there.
Triple circle. That's so nice.
It's pretty good.
Player's forces are under attack. Is under siege.
But yeah, it is a calm early game. Not much has happened. LawLiet. Yeah, LawLiet quite far behind in tech, but that's rather normal. And Hunter's Hall it is.
This blade is so stacked, dude. OMG, there's grunt scouting is excellent. Sees where the Demon Hunter is. Very close down to level 3. This camp would be enough for 3 if he gets all of it. But the blade's coming. He's boosting. Oh, he stole the last hit with the grunt.
Whoa!
And again. Oh my god, Lin. God gamer.
He got 3 out of 4.
He's pretty good.
Against Immolation.
He's pretty good. LawLiet trying to make lores work. I feel like I've seen this fail so many times against Orc.
Well, I've also seen Talents fail a lot against Lin. I've seen anything that Night Elves do fail against Lin.
There is a tendency to row. Lin showing up in the clutch. His team relying on him. And so far he's delivering.
Okay, I feel like the pressure is off of LawLiet, at least to a degree, since they should be the favorites in the 2-2. Really not a fan of the Lin 1-0 Night Elf Orc team. But alright, LawLiet plays Keeper, plays Lores. And with that, Bears.
I don't think he has time for Bears. I think it's pretty predictable that's going to be an expansion for Lin. And I think bears will take too long.
Okay, he sold us the bone chimes. There's clearly no bears. Ring of Regen. My god, Lin's items.
Is this the perfect Blade Master items? This might be the perfect Blade Master items.
Reinforced defenses coming for Lin at a great time. Hex and focus, but Ensnare can't reach. Oh, there's no Raider. Also not engaging with Purge. Saves it for later.
Under attack.
Level 2 Shadowhunter now. Serpent Wards or Heal Wave. Both could be good.
Heal Wave it is. Okay, focus fire on the blade now. Only level 1 heal wave. Staff out. And now Ensnare is ready. Purge is ready. Hex is ready. So much crowd control. LawLiet has nothing.
And Lin playing his advantages very well. This is what we see a lot in this matchup nowadays. Shadowhunter second, Raider timing, Shaman timing, and that makes you really strong early on tier 2, and you use that strength to expand behind it. We got a Burrow already at the natural. Next coming up will be the Great Hall.
As the cement upgrade is done, this helped Lin so much in the matchup versus Happy. Helps him now in this matchup as well. 1 Burrow, 1 tower, and then he's safe. Demon Hunter continues creeping. Blade Master is not even in Windwalk. Wonder if we see Mirror Image on level 4. But until then, it's quite a long way.
And now the Shadowhunter very close to level 3. He's a bit light on the piercing damage though. Wouldn't mind seeing some Headhunters maybe.
Hedge Hunters was Fly's approach. At least against Talons. There they got annihilated. But here, whole different game. No tier 3. Keeper swapping the town portal, anticipating a hero focus. Dryads getting... It doesn't really care about the heroes at all. He's just going for the Dryads and that's about it. Scroll of the Bees. Scroll of the Dead forces some Dispel. But man, this looks almost hopeless for LawLiet. Getting some kills in now as the heal wave is too late.
Oh! Demon Hunter almost goes down. Ooh, the Hex. Almost perfectly timed to prevent the staff. Just a millisecond. Saving the demon right there. Lin, though, suffering a few losses also, and doesn't have that much damage anymore aside from the Blade Master. Can LawLiet turn this around?
Triple kill! 2 Shaman down, Grunt down. Can he save these heroes though? Town Hex! Oh no! That's the second hero. Level 2, Demon Hunter needs to get a connection. No Purge anymore. A Raider is coming in!
Oh.
Last second! Oh my god! Ensnare greets the Raider. And the Dryads just take care of the Shaman. The big problem is still the expansion in the north though, but Lin, everything falls.
Yeah, he's losing basically everything. Ooh, critical strike though, still scary, still scary.
Oh,
he's risking it!
Wow!
Dude!
The guts on LawLiet. Kodo's still up. Keeper fighting on his own. He wants the Shadow Hunter gone again. At least the invul. And now the Raider is coming in. A new toy for Lin in this fight. That Kodo should fall. He wanted the surround. Uh-oh.
1 crit!
Town portal out. What about the Shadow Hunter? Falls again. And the Kodo. LawLiet only needs 4 Dryads to dictate this game.
Pretty crazy. Oh my god, so many kills. Demon Hunter, where you at? He's not coming back. He can't heal. The Moondress is super low, and the Blade Master is still wheeling and dealing.
147 critical strikes. Man, Lin had a gigantic lead. Now it's about even. What a game between these two, always. The Hunter's back
LawLiet
now.
can't afford an even game, though. It's 1 base versus 2, and this expansion is so well fortified, man. We got a burrow and a tower and a shop here. There's no way Dryads can do anything about this.
Not really, no. What about the Demon Hunter? But without Reju, also not that easy. Immolation immediately countered by this burrow. Not a single kill.
Peons get to safety easily. Lin knows that time is on his side. He doesn't precisely know that there's no counter expansion, but with how much action there's been and with how much unit pumping there's been, it seems unlikely. Falling back behind his burrows, and again, the reinforced defense is such a huge help here for him.
And once he's ready, he can move out, but now is not the time. Entangle, focus, but thanks to the 3 circlets and the ring, he's so tanky. And I'm not too sure how this is supposed to go, but Lin continues to lose a handful of units at least. That leads to level 3 Keeper, but the Shadow Hunter is back with a bit of mana. Keeper in trouble. GG! A crazy game, a crazy tug of war is over after 12 minutes, and the win goes to Lin on his map. But this series, or this team match, goes back and forth, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see a full-out best of 3 between the two. As Remo remains silent for some reason. Can he? Oh, he can't hear me. That is the Discord bug again. So we're reconnecting. And LawLiet immediately picks Amazonia as his map.
Hello? There we go.
Wow, there's a wrong mic selected, I guess, on your side, or not? There we go. Now it's better. Technical difficulties here and there.
Yeah, Discord's bugging a bit recently.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. It just doesn't take my mic anymore. Kind of odd, but I'm not the only one with that problem. LawLiet also a person with a problem, because he's down a map against Lin. Amazonia is there to save the day, and I'm kind of filthy. Thank you for the 4-month resub.
Thank you. Yeah, good attempt by LawLiet. He made the lures look pretty good. He almost had the opportunity there to bring that game home, maybe, or close to it, but the early game was just too perfect. Lin overextending in the middle there a bit, but the early game was so amazing. But it's a new map. It's a different story here. And this time, Talons should be much more playable.
I agree. I would be very surprised if this is not Talons. You can prevent the TC from leveling quite a bit. Same goes for the Shadow Hunter. How aggressive is Lin gonna play this, as we don't see a shop immediately? I don't expect him to run across immediately. There's the sound. I was wondering. Yeah, if one can win Orc vs. Night Elf on this map, on this level, it's probably Lin.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Lin recently. I've mostly through my life been impressed with Lin, but at the moment he seems to be in particularly good shape. And he's the guy that's showing the rest of the Horde how it's done. We saw an interesting little touch, I think it was yesterday by Focus, right? Who went for fast double beastry for mass raiders, and then really bullied the elf, and getting them ready to go for walkers later on. I wonder if that's a consideration as well.
I wouldn't mind. It looked pretty good. But of course, LawLiet saw these games as well, knows that it's an option. As much as he practices with 1-0 in this matchup, LawLiet and Focus always been on good terms. Oh, lightning shield on the road, that's annoying. On map 1, Lin's items were tremendous on the Blade Master. Now Demon Hunter starts with +5. That's kinda nice. And Peon isn't able to steal anything, so that's level 2 immediately.
Finding a circle again. He was quite fond of those on the first map. Creep routes here. Early level ups. Very important. Peon saw where the demon was going. And normally at this stage, we look towards the Berserkers in the middle. Especially those socks. You would love to find them. Nice and red.
A little bit of black. The trappers are moving away, lured by the archers. Lin went to the shop and he's playing a little bit like Fly, going for the renegade right away. And this is unpunished.
Before the Berserker is even available. It's kind of an unusual timing. Qualtalas? No. Oh, also good. Bro, what's going on with these items?
Well, Lin has a lot of dollar earnings throughout his Warcraft 3 career. Maybe RNGesus can be bribed with a bit of that. Oh, he sang him a little song. Also a very good singer, this Lin guy.
Double mantle for the demon. It's pretty bad, right? Not even for the Beastmaster, that's really good.
It is not the greatest drop there is, but more immolation. But there is no immolation. So, yeah. Lowlight has to scout up for this one, but he's so far away. Is it time for a staff already? Don't think so.
Players' forces are under attack.
So yeah, this is pretty much unpunished. This also... Oh, there's a staff now. This is weird.
Lin's still going for it. The demon is right here. He had the staff available. Big last hit. The mana burn. Gets it. And the item. Great play by LawLiet.
Rune Brace is not the best drop, but oh boy, that is a Berserker kill. That's a 2-level difference. And the Grunt is also pretty hurt. Trying to fight the way through, trying to go for the safety. Oh, LawLiet turns around. Is he still having the damage? Thanks to the claw, thanks to the boots. Oh boy,
Bro,
Lin
the
is
sickest
getting
punish.
bullied.
Holy crap.
That was also incredibly greedy by Lin.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's getting punished with that Archer Scout.
Yo, he lost the Grunt and the Berserker and the experience and the item. Alright, normally this game should be over, but this is Lin. So let's see.
It's also LawLiet, man. He won't let this slip. Shadowhunter second. Wonder... Okay, goes Torrent Totem right away. The anti-focus, basically. And on LawLiet's side, we don't have Hunter's Hall this time. This can only mean one thing, and that's talents.
A town is under siege. Players' forces are under
It's
attack.
only level 1, dude. Struggle City this time by Lin. LawLiet in a tremendous position.
Yeah,
We'll
this is
have
brutal.
to come up with something special here.
Beastmaster it is. Instant pressure, instant creeping. Knowing that the Blade Master is so low level, why not continue this advantage? Oh, he's setting up a little trap. Mana burn again.
Get the Grunt. With a Quill Beast block. Might be possible. Oh, okay, never mind.
And now the Shadowhunter is out with Hex. Of course, the longevity of Hex is not that great. Serpent Wards is a must, and Heal Wave kind of a must as well. But for this situation, Hex is of course 10 times better.
A player's forces are under attack.
You can feel that Remo is a little less enthusiastic about this game compared to the previous one. I wonder why that is.
Oh, what do you mean? Mana burn, staff. LawLiet in a grand position. I'm trying to calculate in my head, like, what can Lin do to win this game?
Well, hero focus in Warcraft 3, especially with Hex, always a possibility. This map's so small, man. The pressure just ramps up, and this is supposed to be the weak spot of the Night Elves. Absolutely not the case here. We just continue brawling with all the summons, preventing leveling on the Shadowhunter.
Absolute domination here so far by LawLiet.
Cool Beast
Great,
in
great play.
position.
Not allowing any... Oh, I didn't get the kill.
Oh, don't over
Oh,
extend.
nice.
All right. Lin's still somewhat in this. He is supply blocked now, though. We'll queue the Adept upgrade in the meantime. Beastmaster level's also abysmal, of course, because he didn't kill that much, but damage still done. Oh, oh, hero kill always an option, Remo.
Alright, got him. No staff there to save him. Only level 1 though, cheap to revive, 170 gold. No wait, it's even cheaper nowadays, right?
145?
And very low levels here across the board, if we disregard the Demon Hunter.
Lin is finding a little bit of a way back, but the problem is that Talon Master Training is on the rise. It's at 50%. This is the last moments where Lin can roam freely on the map. Otherwise, he will be caught by Cyclone, and the Shadow Hunter is no way near where he has to be.
Tinker's out already, looking very daring. Oh, that's level 2 Shadow, alright. Level 3 Blade. Item stolen because he was bashful.
Also, the Tome of Agility might make a difference. But alright, the fact that this game lasts 9 minutes plus shows again. Oh,
2 Raiders caught, dude.
But 2 Raiders caught indeed.
Oh, that's 6 supply. That's a big deal. If he gets the double surround, Pocket Factory maybe?
Will Beast. No, no, no. What? Okay. Yeah, easy, easy.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, you have 20 seconds to set up the surround, so it's working out.
Yep, that's a kill right there. In the meantime, Lin was able to level a little bit. Blade Master level 3 has to go for crit. The X factor, 135, the damage numbers, but yeah, 2 Raiders down at that stage of the game. After an early game like this, can't happen.
Yep, it's disaster after disaster. Lin is staring down the barrel.
But then he still has match points on his map game 3 if this goes sideways, but it's certainly a little bit of momentum for LawLiet after losing that crazy game on Northern Isles.
Toxie in the chat says, this is still entirely losable for the elf.
Player's force.
I didn't know you were such good friends with Prizrak, Toxie. Good to know.
LawLiet is coming, and yeah, no Serpent Wards makes this problematic. Good mana pool on the Cyclone, and here we go. No Hawk, but Lin backed against the corner pretty much. Has to rely on hero focus. Get out of my base, Night Elf. Heal wave number 1. Cyclone a tiny bit too late, but you can see already this fight ain't easy for Lin.
LawLiet very confidently, even fighting to the burrows. The burrows have to make the difference here, I feel like, for additional damage. But more units are falling as well. The Raider's gonna drop. The burns have been looking good. Again on the Walker. There's so little dispel for Lin.
Yeah, pretty much nothing remaining. Shadowhunter out of mana as well. Blade Master not a real factor as he's always up in the air up until now. Is there a potion? Nope, but 2 more grunts falling. The damage is just crazy. LawLiet moving out of burrow range, which is the smarter choice. Demon Hunter safe to the side as well. And if you focus something that has Fury Fire on them, anything just melts.
Staff out, Demon is safe, he can heal up. He's got the telly. Wonderful game by LawLiet. Getting the lead early, never letting it go. Great execution. Then still trying to hold on, but seems like he's about to give this one away.
Yeah, with a potion on the Demon Hunter as well, hero focus is not really a possibility, especially when there's no hex. Everything is hurt. Everything is down to 50%. He's trying to heal, but yeah, the Elf Siege shows the way.
The one talent.
Annoying little thing.
And he's hoping that LawLiet overexposes himself into the burrows. He's losing so much in the process. And Raider also falls. The hero is a bit too late. Nothing really seems to be working out at the moment. LawLiet is losing a few talents. But they're pretty easy to replace.
Level 4. He's also expanding on Amazonia in this matchup. That shows you how confident he is. Another potion to save the Blade Master. If a hero falls, that's certainly game. But LawLiet is enjoying this. Why end the fun early if you can continue to punish orcs. 2 more walkers about to drop. A heal scroll would be fantastic, but nope. Lin gives it up. Another series goes full distance.
Hell yeah. LawLiet, great play, Lin. Very risky in that early game, just committing for the Merc creep, and that was one hell of a punish. One of the sickest punishes we've seen in a while. Maybe he didn't see the staff. Maybe at the camera at the wrong position. Hard to tell. But yeah, beautiful execute by LawLiet. He finds the opening. He finds the little bit of weakness that Lin rarely exposes.
Okay. This is huge now. Concealed Hill is the map, apparently. This is where Lin wants to end it. This is where Lin wants to claim match points for his team in the 2-on-2. If LawLiet steals this away, the door is wide open to the grand final.
Hells yeah. But Concealed Hill gonna be a lot harder of a map for Talons, I would say, if it is Talons.
Apparently this is not necessarily the map.
Okay. Alright, never mind. Equiles.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I like that a lot more.
I can see that.
Equiles. Very good for expanding.
Easter Sunday, back to Warcraft. 2,000 viewers for Zimu Team Cup semi-final. The grand final, of course, tomorrow on Easter Monday. Happy Fortitude Kaho waiting already. Who are they gonna face? Who has to cancel family plans? LawLiet definitely fighting for that. No real camps that can allow a punish like we've seen on Amazonia. Yeah, Amazonia also one of the big Night Elf maps. Game time.
It's game time. What are we gonna see? We see no Merc camp creep first. But the Demon here also can get level 2 very fast. Can pick up the item from the Ogre Warrior right away, go to the middle, get the green, pick up the next item there. Hopefully get some slippers. And in general, this is a great map for immolation and creeping. This is the benefit for Night Elf. But the good thing for Orc is it is super easy to tier 2 expand on this map. And that's, I think, a strategy that Night Elf in general has been really struggling with recently.
Absolutely. The reinforced defenses enabled some towers. Hitman was paving the way. He knew, when was it? Last year, somewhere last year already, that this is the way this matchup has to be played. Blade Master, Demon Hunter, everything stays as it is. Pretty much, I don't know, I want to say no pressure on LawLiet, but pressure is on Lin, I'd say. He has to win. This is his map choice. He knows they're probably weaker in the 2-on-2s. If Lin loses this, his team is in trouble.
True. True.
Of course,
So far, though, Lin has been delivering quite well in this tournament.
A player's forces are under attack.
Few players who didn't deliver, actually. Everybody had his moment to shine.
Peon Scout is surviving. Wait, is he though? Okay.
For
Another
now.
person. Run, Peon.
Gloves here. Oh, Lin, little indecisive. Moving towards the middle, then back.
Oh, I like the grunt. He's not creeping with the grunt. He wants to pressure the Demon Hunter right away to make it harder for him to creep the second green. A little touch.
Peon did not survive, by the way. Got killed.
Wait, where's the shop? Oh. Weird position for the shop for Lin. Why is it so far back? Kind of unusual.
To be safer in case of an AP push or something, but yeah, rare to see these days. Demon Hunter on the way to 2. LawLiet denied one of the trappers. That's why he's not level 2 just yet.
I was wondering, yeah.
Now that I say you're wondering.
Creep. Yeah, this could have been a bit scary. But anyways, here's the blade showing up in the main base, and he's got some good damage already.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, there's Moonwells. Engine of War should be in position. Demon Hunter continues creeping. Lin, last hit. Oh, wow, he got it! That's so sick!
It's gonna cost him a grunt though.
Is it though?
Probably. Is it? Peon coming out for the block. Where's the peon?
Doesn't even need it.
Oh, locks the door!
The town is under siege.
This is a pretty great game for Lin so far. In the meantime, he was about to get trapped there. Demon Hunter lost a lot of time and momentum. Blade Master close to 2.
Now he's creeping the Murloc here. He knows it's one of the favorite Demon Hunter camps to creep, so he's going to take part of it away already. Could maybe even go for the item at the Ogre Magi at the natural. And we are... Alright, not stacking up that crazy. Ring for the blade, not too bad, but, you know, 1 dead damage.
LawLiet, his base build indicates he's going talents again, but if we look at his base, there's once more this Hunter's Hall. Just like he played on Northern Isles.
Really? He's trying the Dryads again. Okay.
Very fragile build. Going no Ancient of War mercenary camp creep, but he gets the mercs and they will help. Blade Master in the meantime making a trip towards the marketplace. Renegade Wizard down. Ring of Protection, not the item he was looking for. Demon Hunter also sacrificing a lot of HP for this.
Yeah, he was getting bash loaded quite a bit here.
Yep. Got it in the end. Super tanky, well-rounded Demon Hunter. And Raider Shaman on Lin's side.
Looks like the same strat again. Shadowhunter, Shaman, Raider, Expansion. Like we've been seeing quite a bit recently. The Demon Hunter is pretty strong though. Fast level 3 for him. He's getting healed by the Shadow Priest. I like that a lot. It's the Keeper again.
It's the build from Northern Isles.
It seems so weird against Shaman. This Keeper, is that really the right choice? I guess the question is, what would be better? Beastmaster? Meh. Naga? Not really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Panda is always a solid option. They're also not that great in this matchup, as units are a lot more tanky.
I think I like Panda. I think that's kind of cool. It's got good stats. But Lin also taking his time with the expansion here. Not clearing the natural right away just yet.
Demon Hunter's so tanky now, 13 armor again. Can help the Keeper a lot, as he will be the target of hero focus probably. As we move towards the shop. 1 minute till Invoke Potions. Not the timing yet, but time for great experience. And you can, I guess, LawLiet heavily relying on this Demon Hunter.
Yeah, absolutely. Creeping him up as quickly as you can. But, still a bit hurt. Then creeping super passively. It looks like he's expecting LawLiet to attack him soon with how, indeed, very passively he's playing.
And Dryads are coming, opening up the map a little bit. Is the Ogre Magi still there, or did Lin creep it before?
Yeah, he got it. Got the Score the Beast that he sold.
Still a good experience. One of Illusion for some scouting.
Player's forces are under attack.
Haven't seen Mirror Image yet, but now we move across to the natural. It's gonna be a lot about Lin's second base.
Doesn't have reinforced this time.
Oh my god. Blade Master getting 3 claws and counting.
Yeah, inventory's gonna be sick again. Just like on Northern Isles. But the Shadowhunter not quite level 3 yet.
Keeper also barely leveling.
Player's forces are under attack.
DH has no mana burn against the Shadowhunter. Okay, Blade Master shows himself. He knows what's up. And it's trying to create some time and space, but Keeper finds him. Creep Jack.
So Silverboards this time. Didn't have to go for Hex because he wasn't getting harassed by this Demon Hunter. Purge trying to run. Shadowna got the important level 3. Blade is showing up from behind. Neither player has gotten that heal scroll yet, by the way.
Yeah, might be available in a second. He's trying to reach for yet another entangle. Might not even need it. Gets it just to secure it. Oh! Triad kill. But that Expo is in jeopardy. He's trying to fortify this position. Illusions here. Level 4. Keeper has a lot of mana too. Oh boy, this is such a decisive fight now.
Not too many purges anymore. Only one more if I counted right. The second one might be available soon. The border also helping. A little bit of piercing damage is quite helpful here indeed. And the Dryads have to back up. They're so frail. These 0-0 Dryads are just getting destroyed by all the piercing.
But the rest of the army is getting destroyed by this Demon Hunter. 1 DH army. Can he do something against this base? I don't think so. Purge with focus. Grunt is falling against the Keeper. No counter kill on the Dryad. Push is still alive. Gets the potion right there.
In the front line. It's very hard to bring down, but the Blade Master might be bringing in the damage. He's got the Invoke Potion. Stole that from the shop. LawLiet can't go for it. Trying to run away now. It's a bit scary against the End Snare possibility, but he's got the staff. Needs to use it soon.
Crit. Whew, there we go. With Hex, it would have been a kill, of course. Dryad again hurt, not saved at all. Demon Hunter has no staff to get back. But in the meantime, an Ancient of War knocks on the door on the main base.
Trying to take part in the fun, but I'm not sure how much fun LawLiet is having now. The push didn't really work out. The expansion did finish. Lin, apparently wise to skip reinforced defenses. Didn't even need it. He was in position with the army. And it continues to look difficult to make Dryads work. LawLiet, he may have a chance for another push. One last ditch effort. But Lin now has so much income that he can work with.
LawLiet going for an expansion. That's the play. Trying to draw this out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Overwhelm later. This Demon Hunter has to create lots of space though.
Got the shop. Wants to go for the heal scroll probably. And of course he's very speedy with that level 2 Windwalker. He's going to find the tree and cancel it. Should easily be able to do this. LawLiet can't stop it. Doesn't have a staff. Can't get down there. And the woes continue for LawLiet.
Creeping up, 4.5. Can expand in the north now. And maybe poke into the into the main a little bit. Not just yet. Lin, good supply lead. Kiting with Dryads, almost impossible against all this End Snare. Serpent Ward set up, looking very good for Lin. Only the Demon Hunter can stop him.
He's tanky. He's taking the brunt of the damage. Lin taking a fight very early. He's feeling confident apparently. Entangle on the blade, control for now, but there's Purge once more. Heal scroll, he was at a good time. The Demon is doing good damage still, but he's starting to drop low. There's not much healing for him.
Oh, Kodo arrives, plus 18 damage. Critical strike for 98. This will change soon with just one more kill. Misses everywhere. Grunt is about to fall. Demon Hunter and Blade. Is someone making a mistake here? No. One Invoke Potion, one staff, and they're both back to safety. But of course, clock is ticking in favor of Lin.
LawLiet trying to expand again, but the Blade Master scouted it before. He might scout it again. And again, he's making it southward super fast with that Windwalk, and he's getting the shop items. Such a big deal. Got them both. Everything now on cooldown. And then can heal up. He's got the shop, he's got the clarity, he's got the heal salves running. LawLiet still against the ropes.
How can he find that play? The important items in Lin's side. The economy advantage on Lin's side. What can save him? 10 seconds till heal scroll. And then he's got to do something. There's still no reinforced defenses. This feels a little greedy by Lin.
More Berserkers. He's stacking up on the piercing damage here. A lot of threat against these Dryads, which still don't have upgrades. Dryad still made of paper. He's getting the first upgrade now, but it might be too late. Level 4 on the blade, now we got the level 2 crit, and I think this is just too much now.
Big red numbers, 165. Still one claw on the Shadow Hunter. Kind of forgot about that, I guess, but hero focus not really an option. There's a mana potion heal scroll aiming for that keeper. 201! And down he goes, and down goes LawLiet. No chance without that staff. Demon Hunter is next in line. 171. Oh man, the moment he... Oh my god, Linsane's sword. He's just exploding into crits. Here's the purge, no movement, backstab, and he splits his head open. 2-1. Lin struggling a little bit on AZ, but his map picks were his to take. Taking a 3-2 lead into the 2-2 and guaranteeing at least the ace match for CEL.
Absolutely. Lin tested some really strong play by LawLiet. One hell of a punish, especially on map 2. But Lin does deliver when the team needs.